World. Welcome to yet another edition of the L5R video podcast. Enough talk. This is the final round of our little Kotei warm-up tournament. It has come down to Scorpion Shugenja and Unicorn Shugenja and Scorpion Dishonor. I am the man bringing the light of the English language to little emperors all throughout China, Jesse Grabowski, and I'm joined by our correspondent from the heart of Winter Mageddon 2015. I'm sorry, Paul Ashman. Paul, how you doing?
I'm very well. Now, here in the States, we hear a lot about sort of China's impending overlord. They're going to sort of take over our country. They're buying up all our debt. They're better economically, and they have a stronger work ethic. So you're really grooming our future overlords. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not grooming anybody to do anything. And by the way, anybody who's like afraid of China has never been to China, has never met a Chinese person, has no idea how this culture operates. They have as much interest in conquering the rest of the world as we do in, I don't know, successfully spreading democracy. Not spreading democracy, successfully spreading democracy.
It doesn't seem to be a high priority.
It does not seem to be a high priority. It's a fascinating country. I encourage everybody to visit. It's beautiful in its way. The people are very, very friendly. Everybody wants to sort of speak with you. But at the same time,
yeah, I hear there's absolutely nothing can go wrong when you go to China, go into a tea house, and help someone practice English. I hear that always ends positively for all parties.
be careful. So the Chinese word for tea house has been retired. Like the literal word, like tea house in the old times meant what you think it means. Now it means whorehouse. So heads up.
Nice. I don't know what I have to be. Are you telling me that the whores vampires or something? Why am I afraid of them? Is it a Dusk Till Dawn situation?
I forget that you have no moral compass. It's tough. I come into these conversations thinking that we'll be speaking a similar language, that we'll all be like, no.
Yep.
You're just like,
hey man, that was an unexpected from Dusk Till Dawn reference. You don't get to just throw those out there any day of the week, okay?
No, fair enough. Did you ever see the one YouTube? There was like a YouTube viral video of the little kid that's like, I like doing bad things. I like smoking cigarettes. I like punching my teacher. Like, I like being bad. I like doing bad things.
I did not.
All right, well, I'll send you the link. That's kind of what you remind me of sometimes. It's just like, what's bad? I want to do that.
I want to park perpendicular across 6 spaces.
That's right. You drive really slow in a really fast lane.
Absolutely, I do. Okay, lay it on me, brother. You're going first. You've got your sensei thing here.
I got my sensei thing. I'm down to 3. I've marked my honor, and here we go.
The Ivory Courtroom. I forgot how much annoying stuff your deck has for me. The Ivory Courtroom right at top. Look at that. Using the whole buffalo. You're gonna skin the whole buffalo, man.
So we're gonna put the 1-for-1 back down. We're showing 5 gold here. Skin the whole buffalo. Okay, and we just hit a cloth market, so we'll do that instead.
Also, you put a 1-for-1 down. You could have just went JPI, get another 1-for-1, buy the JPI and 2 1-for-1s.
I could have, but it's not.
But instead, you wanted to just laugh at me with all you. Oh, look at that.
Well, I was showing 5 gold up, so my thought was like I can flush the 1 and then pull it back out if I really want it.
Okay, I will choose to get my allegiance to the Shogun here. I will get all 3 of them, and then I will be able to buy my win to do stuff.
That's right. Times have changed, man. Times have changed. So sometimes L5R brings back these obnoxious little keywords that are really rub-in-y.
Yeah, it's really interesting to me. Okay, we're gonna put Imperial Explorers Dojo down. I really don't want the terrain stuff in the deck, and boy, have I just sold myself even more on it. Okay, flip. This is all perfectly fine. We buy the 2 2-for-2s, keep the Brilliant Cascade, and the guy who invests, and all you.
It's all me. You hear that?
I've told you, man. I have these weird fever dreams. I remember telling stories in Diamond Edition. People were complaining about Call-Out Assassin and Call-Out Master, how they would never come back. And I'm like, no, the worst card was Test of Honor. That's the real card that will never come back. And then it came back.
You don't know how good those cards were for me.
Not only did it come back in Lotus, but it was on a marginal playable list for some reason. It was a really weird time, man.
I love so Daniel Jacob, a friend who had a good run of success in those days, We had to twist his arm so hard to play Test of Honor in a military deck. He just was not having it.
Yep. Okay, so I could just get gold and hope he doesn't take a province, but since he bought a guy, that seems almost impossible. I could try to hide behind progressive for a turn. Yeah. Of course, this guy does have cavalry, so it's not like I have a whole lot of great answers for it. But getting a guy on the board is useful. So I might go buy guy without invest at 5, buy 2 honor loss holdings for the setup. And I think that's what we're doing.
Sure.
It's 5 because of my awesome sensei there. And I get 2 cards because of my destined. And the table is yours.
Oh, mine.
He's in a real interesting sweet spot there. We have to actually dishonor his guys to get things like ramifications turned on, but our brilliance don't do a whole lot. This is not an easy deck. On the plus side, hey, look, it's an unaligned guy with an honor requirement, so we can totally shut those out of the deck.
6, 7, 3. So it looks like we're gonna go guy 2 gold here. There's no way, like, just by the way my hand breaks down, I don't have a Stones of Purity, so I can't make the province. C'est la vie.
We're going to name something here with our box, some sort of force. I guess we'll go new calf tactics if he passes. Actually, I think if he just passes, we pass. We don't even need to name anything.
Sure,
No
sure.
reason to
Yes,
be.
I mean, I pass, you pass, drop
Yeah.
down. The question is just if there's a way I can keep the hot springs up. I don't know if it super matters. 5, 5, and 3. Absolutely, I can. Yeah, I was counting on buying Shizura, but Taruko's the best guy in my deck. Why wouldn't I buy him? And I'll wait one more turn, like one more tick here. There's a possibility that like I can do something. I can gum him up somehow with the Ivory Core on his turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. I already have one
Well,
card.
I'm actually starting to worry a little bit that I've seen too much gold, which is a really unusual problem for this deck. So 2, 4, 6. So we'll have all 3 brilliance in play with him with a 2 PH guy. So that's good. The question is, are we going to be in a situation where we can sort of maintain our provinces? And I don't yet have an answer to that. I could do any number of sort of favor shenanigans here, but I think it's best to keep my personality up for the flexibility it provides in the off turn. And so to Dynasty we go. JPI digs out a brilliant.
I mean, I'm just gonna buy this out on your turn. I don't have any.
Okay. Yeah, we were specifically sort of playing around it. I should have talked about that. So we didn't go to straight dishonor effects right away because he can just buy it out and re-honor his guy, which undoes our work. So if he wants to just like sit on gold in his provinces to sort of clog things up, we're okay with that. That's not a bad place for us to be. 6 and 1. Not a good place for us to be, but not a bad place. And I think I owe you a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably one of these stupid encircle terrains that I hate so much. All of you.
Alright, rock on. Flip, flip. Splash attack. We'll make a joke.
Look out!
We will
You
make the
should
joke
have
every
gained
time
the
it comes up.
right?
I will laugh about it every
From
time
your
it comes up.
4 in, you should be at 4. So you could totally buy those Watus.
I can. I gained 1 honor off my core. Very important stuff. Very important stuff. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of move in here. To what extent, I don't know yet. What's 1/4 worth to me? Not a lot. We're gonna give a stick to Taruko.
Okay, we're going to take a moment. We're going to think about some options to name with our stronghold. What could he do? What might he have? Could have created order, ring of air, ring of earth. There's a lot of cards that make our day really tough here. We are going to name creating order. I hate naming unique cards, but that's what we're going to do.
Okay. I'm going to. Man, I can't justify it. We'll get a 6 gold guidance in war. I'm going to get everything except the ranged attack. It's 2 force cavalry conqueror.
Yeah, now I wish I had done something else. That's
This conqueror
okay.
doesn't do anything. So let's just spend 4 gold. That seems more intelligent. Yeah, just spend 4 gold. We're spend 8 gold. 4 gold. Stop it, Jesse.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna try to deny him on force here. We're gonna go. We sort of projected this up, but we're gonna go Imperial summons on Quarren.
Okay. And then that activates our Stones of Purity trap card.
Not a huge surprise, I'm afraid. Okay, I shall pass.
Me too. Attack
What's your
with
total force? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 11.
the 8, 10, 11 is correct.
Okay. I
I
mean, I
don't pass. I gotta do
defend
my
where you
watching thing
assign.
first, real quick.
Sure, sure.
I don't
You
assign
get one.
anywhere. I just go. I cav into it undefended.
And it dies. You turned on my counting house. Thanks a bunch.
Ha. And then we're gonna drop down. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. By the destined guy? Tempting. 6, 7. I could just get JPI.
Oh, after I recruited him, I was supposed to look at a random card in your hand. Gosh darn it. I tell you, man.
Every time, man. Every time. I'm just gonna buy destined guy because I love cards and not self-control. Flush everything and drop to you.
Okay, well, of all the cards to flip, that's some combination of them. Counting house to draw a card.
I straighten my guy.
Boo.
I was saying Blue Orange.
I have to think. So I don't want to buy any guys because I want to have all 3 guys to try to avoid being run over by big cavalry units. Yep. Okay, I pass.
Me too.
7. What do I need? I need 6, 8, 10. So 7. Here's 10 gold to clear my provinces. Dishonor Teroko.
Sure.
And the good news is I got a lot of honor loss holdings in play, so there's a chance that if I can just hold on, 2, 4, 6. I had a I gotta trigger my invest guy too.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of a secrets, and then I get a destined card. Okay, I'll do. So if I can just sort of hold on for a few turns.
For my part, I'm hoping for the Ivory Court blowout, and there it is.
Ah!
So my first action is buy. He can box it because I have one in play now. So I need to do that as my first action.
Well, it's not a interrupt, is it?
No, it's a political
feature.
open to recruit it.
Yeah, okay. Either way, you do it straight away and really make me sad. I name another goofy, unique card. Back to the front. To the daring. Ring of Earth. I will name Ring of Earth.
Okay. Do I need to do anything?
If I get really lucky, he'll attack with like a 0 PH guy.
I don't think I need to do anything here, so I'm just going to. I'll attach a Ward of Air to my super unit in case he's got like
Sure.
something, and then I'll attack. I'll assign just up the middle with my big guy here.
So I defend exactly as they are positioned.
Okay, let's do the opposed battle first.
And he engages.
No.
So we begin with. Can't Earth. He could have it back to. I will play Relocating the Court. This will send each of us home, and you will lose 1 honor.
Sure.
It shuts off his box, right? So you can't just go Shibata favor stuff with the box. You have to sort of remove the presence, which is stinky because if he's got a Thrill of Daring or back to the front type effect, he just gets you in the face. But...
Which I don't, so I'll pass.
Hey!
And let's
Pass.
do another battle. Do
And
Hotages.
here it comes. I passed.
So Kevin.
And my first action.
Yep.
Same play, which we thought this might happen, and it's actually in our favor because he's lost another point of honor, which takes off the second Taroko.
So last battle.
Unless he proclaims. In which case, life is a disaster. I pass.
Box in is an engage.
Yep. You have to have somebody there to box in, right? It's not absent. You can't do that.
Oh. Pass and shame.
Haha.
Okay, so our guy's a 0 PH, so his proclaim quip is not actually relevant. We're just going to spend 10 gold. Or actually 10, here's 8 to buy guy plus stables. And we'll flush our unpurchasable personality. And go to you.
Man, I sure wish I still had that sequence on the win. That would be so great. So I favor cycle this stupid encircled terrain. That was just such a blunder on my part to discard that secret. Huge mistake. Counting house.
Okay.
So all really great cards, but none of them are going to do it for me. So if I had that, I might be able to set up a big bomb turn, but as it stands, I'm just chumpy. I'm on tilt a little bit. I'm tilting. Your Ivy Courtroom blowout is really it's putting the Ashman on the tilt.
I believe in Jayo.
I will cycle Void. I'm gonna have to owe you a card once I draw. Growing Rift. Okay, and now I drop on down. 5 and 5 and 5. Buys all my guys.
Guys, LOL.
All you?
Okie dokie. This is all just fine for me. I'm gonna get some force down. Let's give Quarren a tested blade.
Pass. Yep. I guess I have to name something on my box here. If I just pass, he can move straight in. I can't be too roundabout here. So we have to think about thing. He's played like 0 cards. He's played Got a curs released in the yard. Not a lot of help. I will name. I'll just go ahead and name the Thrill of Daring.
Okay, I will pass.
I pass.
So Chumpy goes up the middle. I think the Three Stooges here can attack another one. I might lose a couple points, but I have a couple points to lose and I can attrition him a little bit. Is that worth it?
6, 11.
It's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're both. Oh, so these both not Cav. I think I'll send everybody in one province.
Really?
Really, really.
What is the force on the phallic unit?
It's still 11.
I will put one worthless personality at the outside provinces.
Okay, let's do my battle.
Pass.
Me too. Anything else?
Okay. No.
I think resisting temptation there was the right thing to do. 5, 10, 15, 17.
I don't even know why it's called temptation. I never resist it. It's not even a temptation. It's just what's going to happen.
Well, I could have tried to like move over and suck an action out of you or something. I don't know. Gain 2 off of Chihuahua. Drop down. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, if we can make this turn sufficiently impressive, then we'll have built a trench from spinning our tires, and we won't feel so bad about ourselves. Okay, I got attach a walk to a shug.
Okay.
Walk. Got secrets. Shuffle. Attach secrets. I gotta try to figure out if I want to draw the fate card or not. It was never really even a question. Of course I do.
And we knew he wouldn't be able to resist. I'm going to remove the straightening ability and some whatever discipline cards you got in the bin.
Oh boy. I could have
Draw
easily played around victory through deference by naming it with my box as my very first action, but I could not do that, so how terrible am I? And the answer is very terrible. Okay, I've made enough mistakes. I'm just going to scoop it up here. Do I go through the motions of trying to do that? Was such a debacle of a play there. So, yeah, okay. Let's on to the next game.
Okay.